Hi everybody, my name is Jonathan, and today I'm going to be going over 6 exercises you can do in your own home with little to no equipment. So today we're going to go over 6 of my personal favorite body weight exercises that I recommend you incorporate into your own fitness routines. So let's go ahead and get started. The first exercise we'll go over is called the Nordic Hamstring Curl. So the way this exercise works is, first off, you'll need a couch or something similar to a couch to secure your feet. So you're gonna put them under whatever surface you choose to use. And basically how it's gonna work is you're gonna use your hamstrings to restrain you falling forward as best as you can and for as long as you can. So you're gonna hold, flex your hamstrings, come down, 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 until eventually your hamstrings will give out and you'll push yourself back up with a push-up. So one more time, using your hamstring to hold yourself upright, you're coming down, down, and returning back to the ground. The second exercise we'll go over today is called the single leg hip thrust. Now this is obviously a variation of the familiar hip thrust that a lot of us are familiar with. How this exercise is going to go is we're going to need a surface to hold up our backs that's elevated off the ground. Again, I'm going to be using my couch. So we're going to kind of have our upper back suspended upright on the couch. One leg is going to be secured on the ground at about a 90-degree angle with our torso, and the other leg is just going to be kicked out right next to it. So how it's going to work is your arms should be free to move about, your leg is planted firmly on the ground, and you're going to be thrusting upward until the top of your body is at a straight line, holding it for a couple seconds and returning down for a full range of motion. So again, you're starting here and you're coming up, holding it for a couple seconds, and then returning down to the ground. The third exercise we'll go over today is called the Superman hold. Now how the Superman hold is going to work is basically you're going to be laying down on your stomach with your arms and your legs fully extended so that you feel basically an entire contraction in all of your posterior chain. You're going to hold this just like that with basically all those muscles squeezed, and you're going to hold that for about as long as you can. I challenge you to see if you can hold it for 2 minutes. So the next exercise we got today is called the towel row. It's kind of a build off of our Superman hold in that our arms are going to be up and out. But in this case, we're going to actually be moving something and moving our bodies a little bit more. So here I got my standard bath towel, nothing fancy. So we're going to be, again, laying down on our stomachs. Our arms are going to be straight out in front of us. This will be our neutral position. And we'll be rowing our towel towards us, keeping your back kind of up and your chest out, holding that for a couple seconds, and returning back to neutral. So again, you're here, you're squeezing your lats, you're squeezing your low back for a couple seconds, and then you're returning back to neutral. For a little bonus, you could also hold your legs back and keep that full Superman hold while you're doing this exercise. It's a pretty good one for sure. The fifth exercise we'll go over today is called the Pike Pushup. So a lot of us are familiar with the standard push-up. That's just hands about shoulder width apart, feet together, down, and press, right? A lot of us are pretty familiar with that. The Pike Pushup is similar, but the only difference is you're going to have your body kind of upright in a pike-like position. You're going to keep your back straight, come down, and press up. You really want to make sure your back is straight. Whoa! Because if your back is bowed, that's when you start to risk injury. So make sure your back is straight, come down, and press. Just like a push-up, you can make this exercise more challenging by elevating your feet. So just like a push-up, you elevate your feet down and press. And same thing with our Pike push-up. Our back is straight, shoulders are back and in their sockets, coming down and pressing just like that. So that's exercise number 5, the Pike Pushup. So the sixth exercise and the last exercise we'll go over today is called the Plank Twist. The Plank Twist is performed by starting out in a front leaning rest and by kicking your legs through and crossing your body. So it's going to look like this. Starting off in your front leaning rest, one foot is actually off the ground and you kick through back to center, and you're popping back to that opposite foot and kicking back and then back to center with one foot off the ground. So the entire time, you're actually only having one foot on the ground. So how it looks a little bit sped up is you're here, one foot's up, kicking through, back, kicking through, back, kicking through, and so on. And that's actually our last movement for today. I hope you learned something and keep staying fit. Thanks.